the issue going on about the Harrison's case, where he's been alleged to have involved in one or two things, which until the court pronounce him whatever before we can. But for now, investigation is still going on. So we have to allow the police to do their job. For me, we cannot say anything until it's proven beyond reasonable doubt. So no shadow doubt. So I believe police are doing their job. But when all this thing happen, is sometimes it's because, or most time, as a result of failed system. Failed system. So if somebody's being kidnapped, am I not supposed to call police the first thing is to reach out to the police? But because we are still in a failed system, so people now want to reach out to Harrison. When you're being kidnapped, God forbid, the first person to call is Harrison. Those days we used to have CID, Criminal Investigation Department of the police. Those days, I don't know whether those department is still existing, because as far as I'm concerned, whether they are there or not, they are not existing. These are the people that are supposed to be going out there, do the investigation, do a lot of findings before, and arrest people that are that to be arrested. So what is happening is as a result of failed system. A failed system in the sense that an average Nigerians, the way this guy was going, if they have any issue, just to reach out to him to assist them. It's as a result of failed system. Okay, look at the Nigerian police now. I have issue now. You want to go to Nigerian police. Go and see what these guys will do to you. The beatings you will receive, probably if you are even a suspect, or let alone you want to go and do something, they will charge you money. You want to go and maybe you want come and report issue for them to go and do the case. Police will charge you to do your case. A friend of mine, Amroba came to his house, picked a lot of things. He went after a few hours, about they came back to the same house, collected the guy's car, left. The guy went to the police, they complained. When they now find out that someone is with the car, they collected about 2 point something million. The car was tracked. They collected the car, sold the car. Somebody bought the car, went to Kaduna and bought the car, and now take the car to Cross River. Start using the car because it's a Sienna car. So when they now started arresting people later at the end of the day, after this guy must have robbed the place, so when they now arrested one of them, now made the confession. From that confession, they now remember that this man has come to the police to lay complaint. Police charged the guy 2 point something million. There is police in Calabar, but they say they want to move police from here. And they collected the guy to when they finally got the car. When they finally brought the car to Abuja here, he still paid another money to get his car. The facts are there, the evidences are there. The man I'm talking about is still alive. That is the system, failed system. You take a matter to police will charge you to do simple case. So why would people not want to rely on Harrison? Why would they not want to rely on him? Because the system has failed us. You take a simple matter to police want to collect money. Even though you took the case, maybe has to do to recover money, where they are not supposed to even be doing that, police will also charge you 30% for maybe you have an issue with somebody to go and recover money from you. I'm just saying, for example, even though that they're not supposed to be doing that, police will still charge you. Not that you come and tell them, okay, let me just give you what I feel like giving you. They will charge you and you have to pay the money compulsory. You pay. Police here, they will now carry the money and give POS person. The POS person will not look as if you gave it to POS. They don't look as if you collected money from them, but they have collected your money. Police in a police here. So why would people not rely on Harrison when the system has failed? So whether the guy did that stuff or not, it is for the police to carry out the investigation. If they find out the investigation, the police don't even have the right to pronounce him a thief. He's still a suspect. It is a competent court of jurisdiction. So when they now take the guy to court, and when they finish everything, now the court can declare him a thief or whatever you people or anybody can think of. It is the police that have the court that has the right to do so. Yeah, there are bailable offenses. There could be reason why they don't want to bail him out, because there are issues. You can't just bail people, especially if it's a high profile case like that. So Harrison will have to be there until they finish what they want to finish. That's just the truth. Police will want to carry that investigation, but the police system has failed Nigerians. They have failed Nigerians. Look at what is going on now. The recent case of this guy that was kidnapped. What they just recently here, a teacher. How much is the teacher earning that kidnapper will be demanding for 100,000 naira? I'm sure that guy, even if he's a civil servant, he doesn't earn up to 100,000 naira. That is, I'm not even sure. As a teacher, I'm not sure. Then a kidnapper will be demanding for 100 million. With 100 million, can buy properties here in Abuja. Even Abuja, later some states in Abuja. With 100 million, that is what somebody demanding. Just point somebody gun and say, bring 100 million. That guy can't even have what. If he's also a teacher, I don't think he can even raise that kind of money in 3 years. That's gathering all his salary. Some teachers, that if he's a government teacher, if you gather his salary for 5 years, he will not pay that money. Then if it's private, that one 20 years. If it's a private teacher, to raise 20 million naira, it's not possible. How much is this? How much, even Abuja, how much are they paying teachers? Only few get huge, except they rely on lessons to survive. But we know most of these private schools, they don't even pay teacher well. So imagine you're not kidnap somebody from private school. What do you think will raise that kind of money? If you ask people, family that has that kind of money, would they be doing teaching job in Abuja here and other states? If you have relation that has that kind of money, that will bring out that kind of money. I know the kidnapper will just want to do so that they will think you call your relation and call your friends. So what about somebody that don't have relations or friends? How would the person survive? Or skate through their while they are there in the hands of kidnappers? Look at flights, 500,000 naira from Cambodia to the east. How many Nigerians can afford it? 500,000 to go to the east for plane. If we're to be a system that works with the population we have, should we be using only plane and car or transportation like motor traveling on the road? There would have been rail, train, rail everywhere. Rail should be competing, but government don't want to do it. If we have rail or train, why would I be going to when I can still get to my journey? Are you not aware that some land's journey is very sweeter, especially when you're doing it in the night? So whatever happens is a result of a failed system. So that is what Harrison case is an example of a failed system. Whether he has done it or not is a result of failed system. You do something that you need police help to do this, they will charge you money. They can't even want to come back again to need their help. I've seen people that just give up on that. Say, instead of me to take the matter to police, that someone says, instead of me to take the matter to police or to take the matter to anywhere, I let the case die like that. It's about the system. So why would this young man not go and be depending on? Why would people not rely on them when the police will not give you hope for a case or a matter? People have a lot of bad experience with police in handling cases in this country. Bad, sad experience. I have seen that happening. The guy in captivity, that the issue of harassing, the guy is still there. What has police done? Have they rushed to see how they can rescue the guy? Okay, since they are even aware now that they have contacts, so why can they do all they can to make sure now that they rescue the guy? And other people that have been kidnapped recently, because there are unreported cases of kidnapping going on now. People don't know that kidnappers. There are some kidnappers that don't have time to be doing what this guy is doing. You know, like this guy is doing. This one that's doing picture. There are some kidnappers, they don't even have that time to be doing all that. They will just call your family. And sometimes when you pay that money, you are not sure of coming back. That is how bad the system is. The system is bad in terms of security, in terms of policies that stand the test of time, and not just that, ability to implement all those things. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what is playing. But for those that are traveling, please, you have to be careful. Know that the security apparatus and for the security in this country is nothing to worry about. But for now, nothing. Nothing. If you know you can't travel, please don't travel. If it's not necessary, do your video call, send the money to them, and stay here for now. But if you think and travel, why don't you go? There's nothing still wrong about that. But understand that these guys are heartless. 100 million. You know what 100 million is? 100 million can buy property here in Abuja. You can stay in Abuja 100 million. Even 50. Even 20. Okay. Let me not do 20. 50 million you can acquire a property for yourself. Comfortable place and live. That is what one man, the name of they will just sit down, order for money to be raised so that they will give it to them. After that, they will not change. They will not repent. So the system has to work. It has to work. If not, there is no way this man will be the one leading people, police. He has the software. He have the machine. But the whole Nigerian police state cannot afford software and certain things to tackle insecurity in Nigeria. Is that what they are telling us? That they cannot afford all this equipment needed for all this. That's not true now. You and I know that's not possible. But because the will is not there, because their children, most of the children are not in Nigeria. They are not in Nigeria.